Planet Earth, atmosphere. An atmosphere is an envelope of gases surrounding a planet. Our atmosphere is a protective bubble surrounding Earth and holds the air we breathe and other particles essential to our existence. It extends from the surface up many thousands of kilometers, becoming increasingly thinner with distance but always held by the Earth's gravitational pull. Our planet's atmosphere is made up of a unique mixture of gases, roughly 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen, with trace amounts of argon, carbon dioxide, and other gases. Nitrogen is the most abundant. It dilutes oxygen and prevents rapid burning at the Earth's surface. Living things need it to make proteins. Oxygen is used by all living things and is essential for respiration. It is also necessary for combustion or burning. Argon has no known biological role. Levels have gradually increased since the Earth was formed because radioactive potassium-40 turns into argon as it decays. Carbon dioxide is used by plants to make oxygen. It also acts as a blanket that prevents the escape of heat into outer space. Layers. The Earth's atmosphere changes from the ground up. 5 distinct layers have been identified using the following factors. 1. Thermal characteristics, temperature changes. 2. Chemical composition. 3. Movement. 4. Density. Earth's atmosphere has 5 major layers. Each are bounded by pauses where the greatest changes in thermal characteristics, chemical composition, movement, and density occur. The 5 major layers from lowest to highest. 1. Troposphere. 2. Stratosphere. 3. Mesosphere. 4. Thermosphere. 5. Exosphere. Layer, boundary, prefix Greek root, from, to, other names. Troposphere, tropopause. Tropos means change. From 0 to 6 kilometers at poles, 18 to 20 kilometers at the equator. Innermost layer, lower atmosphere. Stratosphere, stratopause. Strat means layer. From 6 to 20 kilometers, to 50 kilometers. Middle atmosphere. Mesosphere, mesopause. Meso means middle. From 50 to 85 kilometers. Middle atmosphere. Thermosphere, thermopause. Thermo means heat. From 85 to 600 kilometers. Upper atmosphere. Exosphere. Exo means outside. From 600 to 10,000 kilometers. Outermost layer. No abrupt, outermost boundary. It slowly becomes thinner and fades away into outer space. The exact altitude at which the exosphere ends and space begins is not well defined, and attempting to attach a specific value to it is not particularly useful. Troposphere. Gases are constantly mixing in this layer and most of Earth's weather is found here. Most clouds appear here, mainly because 99% of the water vapor in the atmosphere is found in the troposphere. Air pressure drops and temperatures get colder as you climb higher in the troposphere. Most conventional aviation activity takes place in the layer, and it is the only layer accessible by propeller-driven aircraft. The troposphere includes about 80% of the mass of the atmosphere. Stratosphere. Most of the ozone found in Earth's atmosphere is in the stratosphere. The absorption of UV radiation heats up the stratosphere, and temperatures in this layer actually increase with height. It's a very stable layer, with little circulation. For that reason, commercial airlines tend to fly in the lower stratosphere to keep flights smooth. The stratosphere is the highest layer that can be accessed by jet-powered aircraft. Mesosphere. Most meteors burn up in this layer, and high clouds known as noctilucent clouds, also known as polar mesospheric clouds, occasionally form in this layer. Noctilucent actually means night shining. It is also where a particular type of lightning, known as sprites or elves, usually form way above the thunderclouds of the troposphere. The top of the mesosphere, called the mesopause, is the coldest part of Earth's atmosphere, with temperatures averaging about -90 degrees Celsius, -130 degrees Fahrenheit. Thermosphere. This is where the space shuttles flew and the International Space Station orbits Earth. Also, many of the satellites orbiting the Earth are present. High-energy X-rays and UV radiation from the Sun are absorbed in the thermosphere, raising its temperature to hundreds or at times thousands of degrees. However, the air in this layer is so thin that it would feel freezing cold to us. This layer is completely cloudless and free of water vapor. However, non-hydrometeorological phenomena such as the aurora borealis, northern lights, and aurora australis, southern lights, are occasionally seen in this layer. The approximate boundary between our atmosphere and outer space, known as the Kármán line, is in the thermosphere, at an altitude of about 100 kilometers. Thermopause, the top boundary of the thermosphere, is also called the exobase, the height of which can vary depending on solar activity.